Happy Friday. How's your Friday morning and Friday evening and Friday afternoon going? I trust that you are having amazing, fantastic Friday. Okay, it's Friday. It's called Thank God It's Friday. Something like that, right? But for me is every day is Friday. My friend Terry Thompson, he just says every day is Monday. So what is your day that you can just pick that makes you excited? I like Friday. I do work Friday. I do work Saturday. So it cannot be like, oh my gosh, it's weekend. Oh, my day off. It's not like that. But I celebrate Friday because I work every day, right? To live a life as who I am, to live a fulfilled life. Yes, I try so hard. I do. I take action. Not 100%. Remember, I'm not perfect. I am imperfectly perfect. Of course, when I'm feeling tired, I take a break. I am really good at taking nap during the day too, right? And then now I'm getting better for asking for help when I need help. So, yes, means I am doing my best to live a life as who I am, to live a fulfilled life. How about you? Let me know. Type in a comment. Okay, so anyway, 8:32 a.m. in the morning. It's cold today. It's really cold today. When I went outside to take garbage out, I felt it is -7 this morning. It's so cold. I am just waiting that when flower is gonna bloom. When it's like I'm getting tired of wearing thick jacket. So I wanted to just have an experience, just feel the breeze with my short sleeves. But I have to wait patiently because I know it will come. It will come, right? So anyway, okay, that's enough for small talk. So today's title is 3 methods to reduce everyday anxiety. I am not going to talk about anxiety. It's a level of you need to go see doctors. That's too serious, right? But I am going to talk about what I learned. I am going to share with you guys. Everyday anxiety. Yes. For example, we have 70,000, for example, we have 70,000 thoughts pop up in our heads. I am pretty sure most of them are worried and anxious, something. What should I cook for dinner? Right? That's the small everyday things. But sometimes even if, the cooking, what should I cook for dinner tonight? But if you keep thinking, it won't make you crazy by the time 5 p.m. and your brain's going to feel like your brain's going to be burst, right? Yeah, right? That's a small everyday anxiety too. Or there's something if I eat a piece of cake, I think I'm going to gain weight, but I want to lose weight. That's small anxiety, right? Or what should I do when I go to work? Oh my gosh, I have to talk to my boss I don't like. Do I have to smile? I don't know. But if I don't smile and say hi, he's gonna think I'm an idiot. So it's small everyday anxiety, right? That you can treat right away. If you don't know how to handle the small everyday anxiety, sometimes that's gonna get bigger and bigger, right? It says where you get, whenever you have attention, the energy flows, or whatever you focus, it gets bigger, right? So That's why I'm here to share, to help you that how to deal with everyday, how to reduce everyday anxiety, small anxieties and worries. So, you know what? I am going to, first of all, I'm going to, the three methods that you can do it. You can take action right away. It won't cost money. So anyway, number one is, okay, take action. Yeah. 3 methods to reduce everyday anxiety. You know, how to solve, how to reduce. Number 1, take action. Number 2, establish a morning routine. Number 3, create affirmations to change your mindset. Those 3 simple things that, you know, that things hold on. Those 3 small things that to help to reduce your everyday anxiety. Simple, isn't it? Does it cost money? No. And you can take action right away. You know, right away, just, and then start small. You don't need to take a big action. Whatever you can take a small action, right? That will help. People worry about those things, a lot of things. You know, they're more, I'm not really criticizing, but isn't it like typical that they're not doing anything? And they, you know, and then like most likely that they're sitting at home doing nothing. You know, please do not give me a hate message, all right? But they're staying home, doing nothing. That exaggerate or that make your anxiety bigger, okay? So there's a proof. Like I live in like wintertime, I live in northern country, right? I live in Canada. So wintertime, so many days, cloudy, cold. We don't want to go outside. So we stay home. We stay home watching TV or sit on the couch, you know. And then what's going to happen? A lot of people, they're starting to feel depressed, right? And then I remember when long time ago, when my oldest son, he was 2 years old, I went back to Japan for maybe a couple weeks, well, for a month to visit February. Okay, so my hometown it's the Pacific Ocean, by the Pacific Ocean. The ocean is right there. So that place is wintertime is most of the time is sunny days. Every day sunrise. So my son, he was 2 years old. Every day he looked outside. He woke up, he looked outside and, Mom, it's sun. I see sun. He was so happy. And he was 2. He didn't even realize that serotonin he filled with serotonin because he sees sun. But my mom just like, why he is acting like that? He is funny. It's kind of funny he's acting. She didn't understand because she doesn't live in Canada. She never experienced the winter in Canada, right? So, and then you see the sun, makes you feel like you want to go outside. You want to do something. But if you like think about it, rain, cloudy, cold, makes you want to stay home. Make you want to stay home, right? So that happened. If you are not doing anything, if you're staying home, your everyday anxiety arise. That's natural, right? But here's the great news. So anyway, so far, I've been talking 10 minutes all by myself. Nobody's showing up, but I am okay. I have no anxiety because I am taking action, right? What I learned to reduce everyday anxiety. I am sharing. I am showing up. Output, right? By doing this. And then like just reduce anxiety. I am experiencing that things right now. Anyway, yes. So here's the good news. This is the truth, the fact. And I experienced it. 90% of anxiety do not materialize. Don't you agree? Or you just like, no, Yuko, you're wrong. Every anxiety I had, everything came true. Wow, you must be the 10% people. So far, my experience, right? I had so much anxiety, but it didn't come true. Maybe it might came true, 1 or 2, because I didn't do anything. I sat down and didn't take action. I let myself to feel or immerse that emotion, worry and anxiety. I was feeding anxiety, right? That's why maybe it came true. But most likely, I'm say, everyday anxiety. A lot of women, we have that anxiety, worry. What should I cook for dinner? Cooking dinner is very, very, very big problem for most of us. Yes, right? Because we love family. We want to give the best to our loved one. So, and then if you, like I said, if you don't take action, right, by 5 p.m., it's going to make you crazy. What should I cook for dinner, right? What should I cook for dinner? What should I cook for dinner? I'm making myself crazy. That happens. Dude, so here's a solution from my experience. Really help. There are so many help things, but you take action. The smallest action you can take, you check in the fridge, you check in the freezer, right? Check in the cupboard. See, what do you have? And then whatever you have, pasta, tomato sauce, maybe ground beef. Type in Google, right? Type the words, Google, and the recipe. I'm sure Google will help you out. You might be able, it's going to show up maybe spaghetti meatballs, spaghetti meat sauce, right? Whatever just shows up. So that will, and it makes you feel better. To solve your problem, your anxiety is gone. Means taking action. Taking action really help. Whatever you worry about, there is always something. There's always something, even if one small thing that you can take action. You can take action right away. Yes, there's always hope. There's always solution. So do not give up. Do not give up. Even if you're in like deep, maybe super anxiety, worry state. And then maybe you can just like, what can I do? What kind of action that I can take that make me feel 1% better. 1% better. And it's routine. If you keep asking that question over and over and over, what's going to happen? That's going to be your routine. That's going to become your habit. That the question will become your habit, right? And then great question leads great answer. Answer will come all the time. So anyway, that will help. That will help. So number 2, right? Exercise. Establish a morning routine to boost serotonin, right? Exercise, going for a walk. And sometimes you just a little bit faster, that it's even better. Because when you when you walk a little faster, you're starting to sweat a little bit. You're starting to feel your body starting to warming up. That will going to boost your serotonin. Morning really help. The great its situation. Morning, sun, like you walk a little fast, you're starting to sweat, you start to feel energy, you're starting to feel warm. That is a perfect situation to reduce your anxiety. Don't you feel, do you have the experience that you walk and this nice sunny day and then you come home and you're feeling great? That's something you cannot help smiling. It's like you feel like, okay, you know what? Here I am. Now I can start my day. You feel the boost. So that really help, right? That really help. Simple. It doesn't cost money, right? Go outside, start walking. I'm not saying like you need jogging, right? Whatever. But when it's raining, what should I do, Yuko? Yeah, okay. So you can go outside a little bit. You can feel the fresh air. There's always sun. You don't see the sun, but it's always sun rising. There's just a cloud. You can still boost serotonin too, right? And then also, this is what I do. I live in cold, winter, northern country, right? This is what I do. As you guys probably know, I have a morning routine. I do yoga. I do like some muscle core training. Really help. And then after I do like 15 to 30 minutes, the morning exercise. And then I feel amazing. I don't feel cold. I feel something just like start moving. And then I always celebrate my small win that I achieved. I achieved 30 minutes exercise. I achieved 15 minutes yoga. So I celebrate the small win. You remember, we can't have two emotions at the same time. We cannot feel two emotions at the same time, right? So, means when I'm celebrating the small win, victory, I did yoga. Yes, I won. I celebrate small win. I can feel anxiety. I cannot feel worried, right? It's that things. So you have to teach yourself. You gotta teach yourself. Because if you're not doing anything, right? It's our nature. We feel worried. It's just our nature, right? If you're not doing anything in your 50s, right? Your body start get like loose and the bones start get weak. Everything gets soggy. That's the same things, right? That's the nature. We're starting to get old, weak. So that's why it's part of it. I realize that, you know what? If I don't do anything, I am going to keep complaining that my belly's, I'm going to have, oh my gosh, my flabby belly. My knee hurts. My what is called like a chicken, like flabby arms, whatever. But I don't want to complain. I realize that, complaining doesn't help. The complaining creates more wrinkles. Do you want to have wrinkles? Do you? Okay, I will leave you alone. I want to have certain great expression lines. It's okay. When you smile, you create expression line, but it's okay. But I don't want to have, complaining wrinkles. I want to reduce. I want it to stay away. I want to be the woman when I'm 70 that, oh my gosh, Yuko, you have great happy face. When I see your face, makes me smile. I want to be that kind of, you see that lady, right? Makes you smile. I want to be that kind of woman. So to do that, that's a goal, right? To do that, what do you have to do? You have to take everyday small steps. The goal you want to go. So, exercising, morning routine really helps. And also, I'm not talking about exercising, morning routine. Write it down. Write it down. Okay, whatever, there is a great technique, pen and paper. Whatever you worry about, it's in your head, right? It's everywhere, messy, right? Popping up. Whatever you feel anxiety, worry about, you write it down. Write it down and read out loud. And after that, rip in small pieces or put in the garbage. That really helps you. Try if you have a piece of paper. And then last one is create affirmations to change your mindset. What kind of affirmation you have to change your mindset? I have a great one. Tessa and I, we always use when we feel stuck, and then we're gonna face like unknown. So, for example, technology problems, whatever the problem. We just don't have a solution yet, but we do have an affirmation that works like charm, works all the time. It works really good, and we can laugh at it. The affirmation is, we will figure it out. We will figure it out, and smile. When we say that affirmation to change our mindset, oh my gosh, I feel stuck. It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be a problem. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be awful. We're gonna fail, right? Those anxiety, worry comes up, and we switch our mindset. We will figure it out. I'm sure everybody has something. Or maybe you can just say, it's gonna be okay. Everything will be fine. Whatever you have. And then it kind of help. That affirmations, you create your own version of affirmations. First, you can mimic. You can say, okay, Yuko said, we'll figure it out. I will use it. You can use it. And then you know what? One day you just no, I have a better one for myself. Right? And then you will make your own affirmation. And then you get in the habit. Whatever you feel anxiety, whatever you feel worried, right? You say to the affirmation, you say out loud. You say out loud, we will figure it out, whatever. And then it's sure enough, it's magic happen. And then that becomes changing your mindset. I don't know, you believe me or not, Yuko is, oh my gosh. Yuko got 27th anniversary. She is in a happy mood. She's talking about super spiritual stuff, woo-woo, a lot of things. Because she is right now, she's got the angels, everything around her head. Here you are, Tessa. Happy Friday. Oh my God. Thank you so much for showing up. Actually, I've been talking with me for 24 minutes. Thank you so much. You're the first one to show up. Anyway, I was just talking about our amazing affirmations, right? To change our mindset. Whenever we got the situation we're stuck, we use this word. We will figure it out. And when we say that, we can change our mindset. And then, I don't know, universe, angel, whatever will bring the situation that we want, we desire the best situation for us, right? Anyway, thank you so much. Yes. Oh, no worry. That's all right. So, you know what? I share 3 methods to reduce your everyday anxiety. Do not. A lot of people, they do underestimate everyday anxiety. But, if you just leave it, if you do not treat, if you don't know how to handle everyday anxiety, that accumulates, getting bigger, right? And then that might lead to long time heavy anxiety. I know some people that like that. And then you know what? she's suffering, but not only her, the people around her is also suffering too, because they have to support her, right? It's really no good. But you gotta remember that. It's anxiety didn't come from nowhere. One day show up. It's not like that. It's just like a little have a seed, right? It's a plant. It's seeded somehow, and you keep feeding, it keep growing and growing, get bigger. It's just like a weed, very strong. But if you know how to handle, right? How to be a best friend, how to handle, how to reduce your anxiety, everyday anxiety, right? And then you get treated when it's small. You know how to handle it. And there are 3 simple things, right? 3 simple things. Take action. Number 1 is take action. Number 2 is do a morning routine. Number 3 is create affirmation. Those 3 simple things really help. Take action means if you worry about what should I cook for dinner, start Googling, check out the fridge, check out the cupboard, and the freezer. And you will find the little piece of bacon or a little piece, maybe a pound of ground beef. And when you go see cupboard, you see the pasta. Oh, there is a tomato sauce. Hey, the problem solved. I feel much better. It's a small action. But taking action really, really works. And then remember, in the end, remember this is important, 90% of that you worry about, will not don't materialize. That's true. So anyway, thank you so much, Tessa. Thank you so much for staying with me. And then I really appreciate it. I appreciate your support. So anyway, after this, I will upload this, my live on my YouTube. And YouTube is a great way you keep listening. You can listen like a podcast. You can listen this and while you're doing dishes, while you're folding towels, or while you're walking, right? YouTube is a great way because if you listen with Instagrams so cut it off sometimes, and then just so frustrating. So anyway, I will post these ones on my stories. And then later sometime today, and so you can tap the link and then subscribe and follow my YouTube. And also, please follow my Instagram too. Thank you so much and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. And do not forget to join our Self-Care Sunday show, 9:30 a.m. at Eastern Time. Thank you so much, Tessa. Thank you, everyone.